Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope, and 4 a.m.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on town, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens. First of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. At their own 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap. Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he managed to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Dragon 6, 70 Timberwolf.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
32-yard line.
Check. 19 charge, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Broncos nothing. Raiders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Alert, alert, alert. Green Knights, alert. All 52.
Allen going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try to pick it up himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0.
Ravens 14, Broncos nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
They're on 39-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Come on, come on.
Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they're firmly in control of this game.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was mistaking me for a doctor, though. Well, thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All the way home for the Broncos score. Jalen Hyatt, 39 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Broncos 7. Brings Zerline set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And just shutting him off there. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On the go.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
65.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Roll. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Gravity Lion. Ready.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Cowboy 80.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And they lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Trey Palmer, 79 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Forward, pep, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd and 11. Got a man, that's Hunter. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Here's Allen. That's complete to DK. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He has Hyatt over the middle. He's got room to roam. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
6 yards.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
At the 6-yard line.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nico Collins, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
Seven Pirates! Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nico Collins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Broncos 21. And Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Broncos.
To the air, Allen. Throw left side, taken in by Palmer. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Allen again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
All 52. Alert, alert, alert. Half 10. You go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Middle, 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 middle.
To throw, it's Allen. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Touchdown, Broncos. Jahmyr Gibbs from a yard out. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in the...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shamar Turner busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
18, top low, 18, 60 each.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Wide open receiver complete. A game there of 30 big ones. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alert! All 52. Where's that?
Now Allen. Able to make the catch downfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Alert! Where's that?
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Trey Palmer saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Well, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Come on.
First down.
Cowboy 18.
First and 10
Buffalo
at the
18.
33-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let go.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
For the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. 60
They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
19 tight. 19, 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
79 Broncos. 18 Rockets. Panthers 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check smash. Check 15. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Broncos 35. And Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Allen going to throw. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got the tight end. That's Gaskin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's intercepted at the goal line. There's that man, Travis Hunter. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Broncos 39. And Raiders set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to DK. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Allen. And Walker has it. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was had without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit.
56.
Allen will try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 42 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Allen going to run with it. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Alert, alert, alert!
To the air, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.